Call me again, drunk in your bed.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a deep side part on a 5x5 closure, because like I always say, closures can do anything, you just gotta know how to finesse it. But let's hop right into the tutorial. So hopping right into it, the wig I'll be installing is from UNICE Hair Company. It is a 5x5 closure. She is 36 long inches, 180% density, and I believe this was transparent lace. It looks more like a light brown, but it's on the website as a transparent lace. I did go ahead and pluck and bleach this wig before installing. I'm just going ahead and putting on a wig cap, and I'm pushing this back because it's just to help protect my braids from getting caught in the comb and to let my braids last longer. It really has no effect on the actual install. You know, I don't be doing ball caps and all of that. To tint my lace, I am using my foundation. I'm using my NARS foundation in the shade New Guinea. This is a perfect match to my skin tone. And then I'm just buffing that in. I'm going to be using my blow dryer on a cool setting, more like a hot setting, to just help me set that foundation and set that tint onto the lace so it's not over here slipping and sliding and making a mess on my forehead. Once I have my wig nice and tinted, we're going to go ahead and put her on. So I know I want to do more of a deep side part, so you're going to see me right quick just slightly shift my wig. You can go ahead and shift your wig more if you like, but I don't want to shift it too much. Now I'm just going ahead and cutting off the little plastic tabs that come on the side of closures. You don't want to glue that part down. To help me lay the lace, I'm using my Ebon lace spray, and this is, in my opinion, a glueless alternative, because this is not a glue. It's more like a hairspray, just marketed towards wigs and lace. This comes off at night. Well, my wigs come off at night, but you can get probably 1 to 2 day hold with it, but it comes off easily with water, so you know it's water resistant but not waterproof, but definitely much more safer and less, you know, stickier than actual glue. Once I have sprayed that all across my lace, I'm going in with my blow dryer on a cool setting and just pushing the lace down with a comb while I'm doing the blow drying. And this really just helps, you know, melt that lace into your skin. Now that my lace is nice and stuck, I'm going in with my little eyebrow razor to help me cut off all of that excess lace. I want to make sure I don't have any lifting before I do my baby hair, so I'm just adding this elastic band, leaving it on for about 5 minutes to really make sure the lace is nice and dry. While my lace is drying, I'm just going to start carving out my side part. And y'all, I had so much space, like I didn't even have to probably shift it. Like, closures, I'm telling you, can do anything. But once I figure out where I want my part to be, I'm going to be adjusting it more later. But just to start, I'm going in with my hot comb to help me start pressing out, you know, the hair. One thing I will say about doing side parts on closure, you get a really more flawless frontal like type of finish if you get a hot comb and take your time to make sure you're pressing out the hair and getting that wig to be flat. Now my lace is dry, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my baby hairs. Actually, JK, first I'm going to clean up the part a bit more because I can see how the hair is actually looking because the lace is not covering it. And I'm also going to comb out the little baby hairs in front because it's a little bit hard from, you know, the spray. It's okay if your hair gets a little bit hard from the spray. You can just gently comb out the hair, gently, don't want to pull the hair out, or just add some water to the part and it'll, like, you know, comb out and loosen up easily. So here I'm just, you know, going back to clean up my part because I want a really nice, clean looking part. And to help me in the pressing out the root process, I'm using some of my wax as well to really just, you know, force that hair to be nice and pressed. Once I'm satisfied for now with how the part is looking, I'm going ahead and just spraying some more of that lace spray onto the parts that I'm going to be using for my baby hair. This kind of just helps me ensure that the hair is laying nice and flat, and also just, you know, any lifting that I possibly could have got from, you know, brushing the hair out earlier. And now we're ready for our baby hairs. Y'all know me, I keep it really simple. I like dramatic but simple baby hairs. Like I like to make them nice and big, but I don't like too many of them. So I usually do about like two, you know, especially the closure, I'm doing two. It's a frontal, I'm probably doing four. But anyways, I'm using this razor comb to help me just cut down the baby hairs. I like using the razor comb these days. I feel like it gives more of like a rough chop, and that rough like layered cut on the baby hairs just looks more natural whenever you're swooping it. For swooping and laying, I'm using this Eco Styler. I like using Eco Styler, but you can use mousse, got to be, even your everyday edge control, whatever you feel like works best. I like to use the Eco Styler because it doesn't dry too hard, so I can move the hair a lot more without it getting too sticky. And I don't know, I feel like it just works for me. So try whatever works for you.
Are you man, only run for Catch my watch, why you want get dead? Yo, burn up your man, get shift. Burn up the right and left, I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. How many gal in the room, I don't know. Is that your gal in my group, I don't know. Who got the what, no safety? Lauren, Stacy, Mad Mix, Crazy. Who dip up niggas daily? Should I cuff Miss Spence? Give her babies, maybe. 9 boys, Stacy. Like big fuck, that's me in Everton. But I heard they got police in There's probably no check cause he's irrelevant. 3-4, that's me in Element. My young boys who free no evidence. What if on me, if anything, love beef adrenaline, and the shoulders filling in. Don't think God don't do full die in the gap with a smile. So I got 4,000 guns in the club. I went to that prison, back this jump. I was broke, back when I had a 50 law. Put 3.5 for this back. Jenna, what's good, brother? Just got a drop on both my books. I'm back to both of them down as well. No pressure. I'm back with a 6 and down. I was like, better give me one extra, send. Are you mad? Only run from Fed. Flash my watch, why you want to get dead? Yo, put up your man, get shit. Yo, put up the right and left. I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. How many gal in the room, I don't know. Is that a gal in my group, I don't know. Is he sending for me? I don't know. When I'm playing there, so first week, I don't know. When they ask for the fee, let them know that's 1.5 in the headline show. Little nigga, that's millies, not thousands. Storms in the goal, but they really been doubting. Game offline, I've been chilling in mountains. How about you, bro? Really sell albums. Wait, look, I've got shots, but the shoe don't fit. So flex for me, will a bit of a trick. Come on, nigga, that's stupid shit. We all know that I'm stupid rich. Can't stand these knees when they talk in the tune. Cast war, bro, when I walk in the room. That's big man, the most paid, the most told. I still get love from all of the goons, like. Are you mad? Are they run from Fed? Touch my watch, where you want to get? Yo, put up your man, get.
Once I'm done doing my little swoopy swoops, I'm getting my elastic band to just, help set those baby hairs and also set the lace and as well hold this wig down because the detangling process will have your wig flying, okay? But before I start detangling, I want to continue on the whole pressing down of the hair. I'm telling y'all, major key for doing a side part with a closure, especially a deep side part, because you really want to, one, cover up those tracks where the closure ends, and two, press that hair nice and flat over the track so it just gives a very flawless, effortless finish. And then make sure your hot comb is hot. Like this hot comb, I had it at 500 degrees. Like she was hot. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but low-key, my head was burning. Another tip as well, if your hot comb is really hot, be careful not to put it on your lace or too long on your lace, because trust me, I have melted some holes through my lace while having my hot comb too hot, so be careful. Now that I'm done pressing out my hair, for now, again, it's time to start detangling. So this hair was thick and long, so I had to make sure I, just ran my fingers through it and try to like detangle it with my hands just to make it easier when it comes to the whole brushing out when it's wet. And I just have a spray bottle filled with literally just water, no products. I have that filled up and I'm gonna just start drenching the hair. I'm working in sections because, she's big. And just drench the hair with water and brush it out and then scrunch it. Very simple. I do have lots of detailed tutorials on how I get all of my curly hair and just curls to be popping, so go ahead and check those out if you want more specifics on how I do it, because it's all in the technique. I'm telling y'all, the girls who get it, get it. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
さい。さあ、早く帰りなさいよ。水割りでも飲む？レコードでもかけましょうか。
Here is what the hair is looking like after I've done both sides. I'm just going to let this air dry without me running my fingers through it so it can get nice and defined and big. But while the hair is air drying, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the part. I'm using this black eyeliner pencil to kind of just fill in all my little over bleached lines. And then I'm going in with some very light concealer to fill in the part to make it just look really nice and poppin', and just, you know, I feel like these little details just make it look so professional. And make sure you are using either your finger. I'm over here using a little brush to just help me brush in that concealer to make it, you know, less harsh and just blend it out. And I'll be right back with the hair fully dried to give you the final look. But that's basically it. Super simple, super easy, like closures. She's that girl. And speaking of that girl, here I am. This looks so freaking good. Like, yeah, see, I'm dancing because it was just beautiful. As you can see, the closure is giving very much laid and slayed, like chef kiss. Okay, you see that nice clean part we created. I was just so happy. Like, I was literally feeling myself this whole clip. I did go ahead and just lightly separate the curls with my hands because I didn't want the hair to get too big. I knew it was gonna get a lot bigger. Here is a look at how the ends of the hair was looking. This hair was quite long. It was 26 inches, but you know, I did give a little chop to give a blunt, clean look to the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and you know, you already know the drill. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my socials. And I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.